Now, now, is it just me, guys, or did this episode really put the family in Spy X Family? Because, welcome back to my favorite day of the week, guys. And you guessed it, we're here to talk about Spy X Family, episode 5. And can I just say, guys, I feel like I've said this in almost all my videos regarding this series, but it's just not fair. It's just not fair for one series to be given so much love this season. It's actually kind of insane. Like, I can't believe the amount of love and care they've put into this series. Like, I'm telling you guys, they are going above and beyond for Spy X Family. This episode added so much to the manga. It's not even funny. I would say probably 3/4 of this episode was not in the manga. But they put so much attention to detail, love, and all of that in it that it blew me away watching it. I was stunned. But again, we're here to talk about the entire episode. So let's get into it because, man, crazy, man. I love this series so much. But let's get into it. Now, our episode begins with a little bit of bad luck on the Forger family side, you know? All these bad things are happening to them. All these very unlucky things are happening. Because, as you know, they're waiting for the results of Anya's school admissions. They're waiting to see if she got into the school. And, of course, all these bad luck things happen. Black cats run across them. Things start magically breaking all of a sudden. And Anya steps in poop. What worse thing could happen? So they're dreading the worst. And the worst, unfortunately, does happen. She did not get in. And now, with the whole family dejected, what's Lloyd gonna do? Operation Strix is riding on Anya getting into this school. But, luckily, we get a nice little save by Henderson here, who shows them that she might not have gotten in, but Anya's at the very top of the list when it comes to the secondary people. So if anyone drops out of the school, which he highly suggests that someone does every single year, Anya will be the first one to get admitted. So, of course, they wait a bit, and it turns out he was right, and she did get admitted. And so they throw a huge party for Anya to congratulate her. And Frankie, of course, being Frankie, tells her that, oh yeah, your dad will get you anything you want for passing. To Lloyd's horror, of course. But Anya doesn't want any object. She wants to go do something. She wants to go recreate a scene from Bondman. Her favorite, they say cartoon in the show, but it's anime. Her favorite anime on TV where he goes and rescues the princess from the castle. So she wants to recreate that. And she wants it done painstakingly the same as the show. So Lloyd is frantically trying to get all his connections ready. He rents the castle. He calls all of his agents. He's like, I need everyone here right now. I need them all. This is an emergency. This is regarding Operation Strix. The whole world is in danger. And he gets everyone there to play the part of the staff. And they throw a hell of a party for Anya. And then Scruffy, of course, Frankie, decides to make it a little fun, you know? They make it a big whole spectacle where he gets all the agents to try to stop Lloyd no matter what. And we get this grandiose montage of Lloyd storming through the castle, taking out all these agents, and it was incredible, guys. None of this stuff was in the manga. Honestly, this whole chapter in the manga was actually kind of short. But they added so much love to it. And this episode is like a prime example of how an anime can really bring like a light novel or a manga to life. Because this episode breathed so much life into the manga, guys. I promise you, it's not even funny. I was blown away at the stuff they added. I couldn't believe the love put into this episode. Because I didn't even think they would have this episode originally. Because it was so short and all that. I thought we might gloss over it or do it like really quickly. But no. They made a full episode out of this. And this episode really, really showcases how they are a family now, I think, to me. This episode really put the family in Spy X Family. Because Lloyd's going through the castle, taking out everyone left and right in a whole grandiose way. And he finally gets his way to Anya. But who should be standing there, of course, but the evil witch, Yor. She's there to stop him. And guys, let me just say, Drunk Yor is great. Get used to seeing her, because she will be here multiple times in the season. Get used to seeing her. She is great. But she's playing the part of the witch that has to stop Twilight. And guys, I'm just saying, if her heel didn't break in that instance, she probably would have beat Lloyd. He was holding back, but still, she would have beat him. Dude, Yor is a scary person, dude, with what she can do. Let me tell you guys that. Especially when she's drunk. But, yeah, Twilight beats her. He gets to Frankie, beats Frankie really easily. And, of course, he rescues Princess Anya. To her amazement, of course. And then we have this great scene of them outside the party. Just with him finally congratulating her on getting into school. And like I said, guys, they are really starting to become a family now. This episode, I feel, really showcases that. That he would go to all these lengths just to make her happy. Telling himself that, oh, it's for the operation, but would you do something like this just for an operation? No. He did it for his daughter. And it was a great episode, guys. It really was. I loved it. I was so happy watching this episode. But at the same time, now I want to get into a little more serious of a topic as we close our video out. I just want to address the hate for this series. Like, I don't understand it. Like, people are just born haters, I swear, when something is popular. It's honestly quite pathetic. I've seen so much hate for the series. Just because people are so happy and just enjoy this series so much. It's so popular. It's easily the most popular show this season. It's not close. And people just can't stand that. And I just think that's so pathetic. That they see something that brings so many people so much joy and happiness. That this is the bright spot for so many people's weeks. And just people feel the need to tear it down and just... You see the word mid tossed around a lot. Now I'm going to tell you right now, if you use the word mid for this series, you're a dumbass. You're a dumbass. I'm sorry, you are stupid. You're actually stupid. Like, you're a bona fide hater. Because this series is the literal opposite of mid. Regardless of what you feel for this series. Regardless if you don't even like it that much. That's your preference, you know? To say that this is mid showcases that you don't have a good opinion on series at all. Because this series is so above mid, it's not even funny. I can't even fathom the hate for this series. It's so ridiculous. This happens with every popular series, you know? You still see that to this day with series like One Piece or Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen. Shows that just become so insanely popular. Attack on Titan, for instance. Shows that just become so popular that people just hate on them because they think it makes them cool, bro. It makes you look sad, honestly. Some people form their whole opinions around hating on something, and it's just pathetic. It really is. I wanted to talk about that. I didn't want to bring us down from this amazing episode, but I felt like that had to be discussed. Because I don't get it. Like, I kind of get it, but I really don't get it. It's just so absurd. But anyway, to end this on a brighter spot, you guys let me know what you thought of this episode. Like I said, they added so much to this episode that it's honestly incredible. I couldn't believe it watching it. Just how much detail they put into this chapter of all things. And if you guys stayed to watch the preview for next episode, let's just say we're going to meet some very interesting characters next week. Some very important characters for the series moving forward. That's all I'll say, not to spoil anyone. So really look forward to that, because I am. But again, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down below. I really want to know, like, are you on the bandwagon for this series being amazing, or are you one of the haters? If you don't like it in the comments, let me know your reasons why. Like, no hate or anything like that. I don't want anyone to bully anyone in the comments. But if you don't like this series, please, by all means, I truly want you to say why in the comments. I'll promise you, no one is gonna mess with you. I really want to know why you don't like this series. If you have a legitimate reason, or if you're just hating the hate, you know? So let me know down below, for real. But I think that'll be it for today's episode, guys. Like, to me at least, this is the undisputed best show of the season. I'm sorry, it is, guys. Like, Kaguya-sama was amazing yesterday. I loved that episode so much, but I think this episode was even better, personally. But you guys let me know down below. But that'll be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, week, month, and year. And until next time, deuces, and have a blessed day.